Hello and welcome back to the Dollhouse. I'm your host, Rebecca, and today I bring you all a wonderful, well, I wouldn't call it a surprise, but a new doll has dropped at the local Walmart, and I thought, why not review it? The doll we're going to be looking at is Catty Noir, the G3 version. She recently dropped. I actually was looking for her online, see if she had come out already, since Venus McFlytrap had been out for a couple of months now. And then I actually saw online that she was ready for pickup if you wanted to order her online. And I was like, well, if she's ready for pickup, that means that she's on a shelf at Walmart. So I headed over to Walmart, took my mommy with me, and I was able to find her. We actually have some live footage of me finding the doll, so let's go ahead and just roll the clip. Hello Dollhouse, we are at Walmart, local Walmart in Florida. It is super hot out, but I saw online, this is my mommy, say hi mommy. Hi. And we saw online that there's Catty Noir for pickup, so I'm gonna check if she's actually on the shelves in stock. Wish me luck. Currently heading over to the toy aisle, so let's see if they are here. Alright, so we're at the Barbie and LOLs. Looks promising. Oh, she is here. Look at her in all her glory. Oh my god, she's stunning. I can't wait to do the video with her. Also, after some further research, so she's actually the last one on the shelf, so I really got lucky on this one. And we are back at the house. Well, we've been at the house, but we're back at the Dollhouse now. So this is the G3 Catty Noir doll. The box art is actually pretty standard. In the original G1 Catty Noir, and I will pull up a stock photo right here so you guys can see it. Her, along with like Cast of Fierce, which were like special celebrity characters. They actually did have a special box. I remember that Catty has like mirror shatters because she's like a superstitious black cat. However, this doll does have the standard doll packaging. I actually had gotten this Cleo on sale because I'm gonna do a doll customization of her, but as you can see, there's no actual difference between the packaging for them. I think that they're trying to show her as like a regular student rather than like a special doll, because the moment that like a commercial doll becomes like an exclusive of something, it's just really hard to find. So I definitely think that they wanted to make her more available for anybody that can find her at a Walmart, you know what I mean? The box art is really cute. The doll art was made by Darko Dark. He is an artist that has worked for MGM, Mattel, and I'm sure other doll series, but he has done Monster High concept art and just artwork for the dolls in general for like eons now. He also does some artwork for the LOL dolls, as well as I think some of the Rainbow High work, so he is very prominent as an artist for the doll community. So looking at the back of the box, it's pretty standard. So because these dolls don't come with diaries like the original G1 dolls came with, you really just get to know the character from the little profile that they have in the background. So monster type is a pop star performer werecat. They just always have to do puns with the characters, which I think is adorable. Monster must have sheet music and a lucky mirror. Her lucky mirror is most likely her shattered mirror. In the normie world, it's supposed to be bad luck. Because we're in the monster world, it's actually supposed to be like things like being a black cat and shattered mirrors and all these like negative superstitions are actually good superstitions there. Her monster pet is Amulet, which actually, it's the cat right here. She did not come with a pet in the G1, so this is actually a new introduction, but I'm assuming Amulet because amulets are considered something that people carry with them for luck. So I understand the pun, and I think that's really, really cute. So we don't really get a lot of her bio as I expected. It does have the same features that I just read in English and 3 other languages. They have it in Spanish, they have it in French, and they have it in Portuguese. Also, aside from a full body picture of the doll art, we also have in the background Draculaura, Claudine Wolf, Frankie Stein, and Laguna Blue, and these are their Wave 2 core outfits. So they had a first outfit that they came out with, and these are the second outfits that they are in. It's interesting because in the original doll art, when they introduce a new character, they'll also have the full thing, but then they would actually keep the bio back here, and then the other dolls that you would collect were on the bottom. But I kind of like it this way more. You know, you have the school background, so it's like they're all hanging out and they're just in the backdrop. So I do think that that was a wiser design choice. I'm gonna go ahead and open her up so we can take a closer look. All right, so she is out of the box. One unfortunate thing is that I don't have a stand for her. So while we're talking about her accessories and stuff, I'm just gonna have to prop her up on a tumbler, but that's okay. All right, so really looking into it, I think it's really interesting how they added a lot more fur details, which you really wouldn't see in G1 dolls as often. It would be kind of something that was added later on with, like, for example, Marisol Coxy, that has like fur details on her legs because she's a Yeti, and then you would kind of start seeing like fur details as well, like kind of like fur carved into the actual doll mold. You started kind of seeing that in Claudine Wolf during G2, which was actually one of the few details that I actually did appreciate about these dolls. And while we're at it, I'm actually going to check if she also has it on her feet, which she does. I think that's also really cute. But of course, I'm sure that they had to make it a little bit smaller for the sake of fitting in the boots. So the doll, as you can see, she is plus size, which I really do appreciate the diversity with these characters, because although I do love G1 Monster High and it has a special place in my heart, you know, there's definitely this idea that, like, you know, there's so many different body types, like we're not all built the same. To have a character that people can look up to, and, you know, to have a favorite character that you can even physically associate with, even though it's a toy, and even though it's, you know, literally a supernatural creature, it's always nice to feel like you look very similar to that character. For example, I love Rebecca's Steam. Am I made of copper? Absolutely not, but like Rebecca and I have the same name. We have the black hair, and on a good sunny day, I will have olive skin like hers. So, you know, it's always nice to feel like you look like a character, and I feel like a lot of little girls that maybe don't think that they can look like a doll actually have a doll that can have a body type like theirs. So looking into the details, they really kept it very authentic to the original Catty Noir doll. So she has a lot of like the mirror shatter ideas, which you actually can see in Catty Noir's original concept. They did give her a bit of a more high school, but still over the top outfit, as you can see, because the Catty Noir, the original Catty Noir, came with like a really long train, which actually would get tangled. Starting from the top down, so she has her hair up in a high pony, much like the original G1 Catty Noir. If we look on the sides here, she has some fuzz right here. She kind of has these little like cat sideburns. Her ears are also a little bit fuzzy. She has a little heart earring. She only has one ear piercing, which the original Catty Noir had a 13 piercing on hers. She has these cute little star like decals or face paint on her, which match her eyeliner. She also has these combed out edges, which are really, really, really cute. Her hair is regular straight synthetic hair, but she also does have some micro braids, which I think is a really nice touch. And then her lips are actually like emulating, and also show a picture for reference, the like lip gloss, the nude lip gloss, which is like, you know, you kind of go around with like a darker nude, and then you go into like the lighter nude, and then you put lip gloss on it. Her lips are really glossy compared to other dolls. Right here we have a little necklace, which I like to think that it resembles like a cat collar, like a pretty cat collar, kind of like if you're thinking of like Duchess from the Aristocats. And then it has a little heart on it with 13. Going down, she has on like this sleeveless jacket, and then the sides right here are a bow. It's made of like this harder synthetic material, like a plastic, which I think it was made so that the bow ends here could hold up. Going further down, I'm actually gonna take her belt off to show this. Further down, she has on like a shattered mirror top, and then her skirt is just like a basic pink pencil skirt, which, like I said, I think that this is supposed to be like casual student that is very fashionable, but she's still a student at Monster High. She's not performing. And then she has a really nice belt. So she has a large belt with a shattered heart in it and a 13. And then she has chains around the belt. I do wish that the chains were metallic rather than the flat color of pink, because I think, at least personally, design wise, I wish that the chains right here had actually been metallic. I think that because this is asymmetrical with this, it would have evened out the color a little more, because you have pink on pink, and so it's asymmetrical, but it looks a little bit flat. And I feel like composition wise, it would have had a little bit more unity if this had been a silver metallic color. But that's just me. Maybe I'll paint it. Going a little further down, we have her boots. Her boots are really interesting because they look like they're made out of glass and crystal. And she actually has these cute little hearts at the bottom of her shoes. I think that's a really nice touch. Also, ignore my nails. I was doing a doll repaint live stream earlier. They don't look the best right now, but that's okay. She also has like shattered pattern on her boots, because although she's like supposed to be a superstitious cat, the closest thing that they really do to her superstition is the fact that she's like obsessed with shattered mirrors. But I think that for the sake of her design, because she's a pop star, like the shattered mirrors like shiny and sparkly, I think it really goes well with the design. So I don't really mind the consistency of the mirrors there, and no other, like, you know, I walk behind a ladder before a show for good luck or whatever, you know. I do wish that also the boots had more detail. Maybe I'll go ahead and paint it myself at some point. But I wish that these had like silver on them, because the boots look a little flat. And there's so much detail to these boots that you can't see because they're a single color. And the only thing that's painted silver is this like shattered heart and the little like harness here. But she also has like a 13. She has an entire zipper. There's like these little pieces that are supposed to be made of metal, and she even has stitches on her boots. But unfortunately, like I said, it's not really that visible because she is a flatter color. Overall, I think outfit wise, I wish that she maybe had like bracelets or something like that. That would have been pretty cool. I don't really think that any of the Monster High dolls actually have any accessories like bracelets. They do have necklaces and earrings though. I wish that they had added a little bit more of the silver just to kind of even it out with the fact that there's this very powerful silver here, but then because it's really nice and vibrant, but then it's being overshadowed by all the pink, and it's giving a little bit of visual fatigue. So I wish that they had incorporated a little more of the silver like they did with the G1 Catty Noir that actually had silver boots. But it is what it is. So looking at the accessories that she comes with, I'm gonna bring out her backpack first because I'm gonna put her accessories in the backpack. So the backpack has a cute little chain here. And then it kind of looks like devil horns, but it's supposed to be cat ears right here. And it's also like the whole shattered heart thing, which, like, who hurt you? Who hurt you? It's okay. You can write a song about it. So it's a little shattered heart. She has a 13 on it. There's like a front zipper that obviously doesn't work. And I don't know if this was intentional, but these kind of chain things, there's a lot of backpacks that have these chains. I think it's cute. I think it really goes with the character, and like it looks like it's made out of crystal. Looking at her sunglasses, so she has these like regular blue sunglasses, and then she has like a little shatter on the sunglasses as well, which I think it's also a really cute detail. They're really going for like the broken mirror shtick. We're just gonna put those on her. Oh my god, that is genius. Okay, because Claudine has them too, now that I think about it. So she has these little like fur things right here so that the glasses can hold up, because she has cat ears so they can't be held up. Oh my god, that's actually so smart, and it's so cute. She has a little water bottle. She's a singer, so she needs to stay hydrated to keep those vocal cords up and running. It has a little 13 on it. I'm pretty sure that the design is built after like what Hydro Flasks look like, because Hydro Flask had like the little handle here and it was like a flat top. So we're just gonna go ahead and pop it in the backpack for her. Gotta stay hydrated, Catty. Up next, we have her microphone. In the original, she actually had a metallic pink microphone. This is a silver microphone, but I'm actually really into it. You can actually see the detail of the microphone, like it looks like a real microphone. And then it has Catty on it, written in like a cute little font that is like bedazzled. It actually looks like you know, the lights that you see when like a show's about to happen and it's like lit up, but because it's tiny scale, you can only do so much. So we're actually gonna have her hold this. She's gonna be holding it. All right, up next we have her special mirror. It's also cat-shaped. It's a shattered mirror with 13 on it. And then the actual mirror is also shattered because it's supposed to be lucky. And like I mentioned before, she's superstitious, which means that broken mirrors are actually good luck in the Monster High universe. Like all other Monster High characters, she also comes with a teeny tiny cell phone. And I really like, oh my god, that's so funny. So the cell phone screen is also shattered. But usually the screens will have like apps and like icons that are related to like the individual character. But like she has a teeny tiny like screen shatter on her phone, which is actually a really cute detail. Her phone case or phone itself has little cat ears as well. And it looks like it's also like the crystal amulet kind of crystal thing with the 13 on it, for good luck on everything. Next we have her sheet music. This 13 with like the kind of leather background that she has is actually a nod to the G1 Catty Noir diary, which actually was exactly like this. It was supposed to be like a leatherback like songwriting book with the 13 on it. But actually, if you look at it, she does have actual sheet music like written. And actually the songs that you see, so Shooting Stars, Search Inside, and Steal the Show, are all songs that are featured in the Boo York movie, which is the first and last Monster High musical. So Shooting Stars is the song that she sings at the end of the movie, when like the alien shows up and they're all celebrating because New York's awesome. And then Search Inside is when Catty is trying to like find inspiration for her new music and she can't really find any. And then Steal the Show, which is actually my favorite song right after Empire, is when Toralei steals her voice. And so Toralei starts singing Steal the Show, and then Catty gets her voice back, and then she starts singing Steal the Show. It's interesting because you can actually see also like notes and edits that she's making in her music. I'm also gonna put this in her backpack. She has a full backpack, like no wonder it's not like, because the other dolls have purses and stuff, but like she's like the only one that has an entire backpack to like put her stuff in. Watch me steal the show. Oh, watch me steal the show. What a bop. Last but not least, we have her cat. Her name is Amulet. And actually, now that I notice, so she has little wrinkles on her head, and she has little wrinkles on the bend of her legs right here, the joints, and then she has a very skinny tail rather than furry, which means that this is a Sphinx cat, which are those like really like nasty, ugly cats that look like if a brain grew out limbs. That's what a cat is. So it's like those bald, nasty cats, but she's like a black Sphinx cat, which I've seen some of those. And then it's interesting because her pose, she's in a contrapposto, which in art history terms is like when particularly the right foot is at the front, it's power. It resembles the cats that you see in like ancient Egyptian statues, which I think is really, really cute. And she has like a little fur necklace, and she has a star eyeshadow look. I also wonder how it works for like, because Catty Noir is a werecat, so she's like an anthropomorphic cat, like a kind of human, but it's like a cat, but it's built like a human because it's a doll. But then she also has like an actual cat, so I wonder how we differentiate those. I think it's really cute, and I also really like the dichotomy of the fact that like Catty is like a super furry cat, but she herself has like a bald cat. Overall, I really think this doll is really cute. I really appreciate the fact that Mattel tried to keep her super authentic to the original cat, because honestly, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Yeah, overall just a good doll, and I'm so excited to have her in my collection now. The moment that I knew that she was gonna drop, I like kept going online every single day seeing when she was gonna drop. And next, I'm just super excited for the Spectra Vondergeist doll. Oh my god, I've been waiting for her, I've been fiending for her, and so I'm just really hyped up to know that she's also coming out. This collection of new characters includes Venus McFlytrap, Catty Noir, and next is going to be Spectra Vondergeist. How about we also take a look side by side with the G1 Catty Noir and then put her next to this Catty Noir. Like I mentioned, you can't really stand her up. I don't really have a stand that can fit her, so we just have a tumbler behind her. However, this is compared to the G1 Catty Noir doll. As you can see here, their microphones are the different colors like I mentioned, and like she has these chrome bracelets and she has a lot more chrome details. And I think that, like I said, compositionally speaking, what is successful about the color scheme of this Catty Noir is the fact that she has like silver and silver here, and it's evenly spread out between, you know, the transition. Meanwhile, she's like all pink and she has a little bit of silver here. But like I said, they tried to keep it as authentic to the original design, but more casual. Also, another detail that I wanted to note is the fact that like Catty Noir, like the G1, she's actually a flat black. Meanwhile, she actually has this more black, but there's a shimmer under it, which I'm assuming that they use the same plastic that they used for the Catty Noir in the Bouillard collection, because in the Bouillard collection the dolls didn't actually have like a flat color that you would see in like a regular doll, but they actually would have like this kind of shimmer embedded into the skin. So like the dolls were actually completely shimmery. It was just the plastic was shiny. So what I noticed is that the plastic that she's made out of is like a shiny black. It's kind of like, I guess you would say like a metallic black in a way, if you will. So it causes the doll to look a little bit more sparkly, which I actually appreciate more compared to this doll, because it goes really well with all the colors and it reflects better the colors that she has rather than being a flat black. But I mean, I think that also like her color composition is really good. I don't really have a big problem with it, of course. But I do really like more the attention to detail and like, you know, the fur and stuff, because she's a cat and everything. Because she's supposed to be a person of color, canonically speaking. I also really appreciate the fact that they took the time to include some micro braids to show like ethnic features, compared to Catty Noir, which like G1's dolls, although some of them it was like more obvious what the race or ethnicity of the character was, they were a little bit more ambiguous. Although later on, they did mention that they were supposed to be black coded. Overall, lovely doll. I'm so excited to have her as part of the new collection now. And last but not least, thank you so much for coming to the dollhouse. You have been an excellent guest and I can't wait to have you over again. Until next time.